Hey, what's up and welcome back to the channel. My name's Chris and today we're going to be doing a review of a moving head fixture from our friends at Shehds. They were kind enough to send me this little moving head. Wait a minute. This thing ain't little. You want to see this thing? This thing is so big I left it in the box. But we're going to take it out. We're going to show it to you in just a second. But let's take a quick look. Ready? Here we go. Bam! Look at that thing. Beam 275. Spot wash. Oh yeah, look at that sucker. Just for a comparison on size. That is big. Like I said, around 40 pounds. We're gonna get it up on our Nova Pro stand over there and check this thing out. Something you don't see often. Nice big C-clamps, look at that. Two big C-clamps to hold that sucker up. You have a safety cable, never see that. At least I don't, maybe I don't buy big enough moving heads. And then you have the two quick locking brackets for the bottom to mount the C brackets, the C-clamps rather. So those are cool, they were in the last Shehds thing. And then you also have a DMX cable and a power con. So awesome, awesome, awesome. And the instruction manual is pretty small, but if you're buying this thing, you probably have a good idea how to use things DMX. If you haven't been here before, please consider clicking the subscribe button, click me a like. I don't know if you're as excited about this as me, but we're gonna go ahead and get this thing set up and we're gonna run through it real quick. Let's see it, let's hope you like it, and let's get into this video right now. All right, so I'm excited to show you guys this light, this Beam Wash 275 watt from our friends at Shehds. So what you can see right away on the back of the unit, what we have set up right here is your DMX in and out. So you can obviously get in, you can get out and jump to another fixture if you want. Then you have your power con in and your power con out if you want to link multiple fixtures, and your power switch and your fuse. This thing is big. All right, so sitting on a regular Nova Pro stand like this, you can see that it fits without a problem at all. Absolutely no problem fitting on a normal totem stand, which is great. And it's so heavy. I'm sure you'd want to lock it on here, but maybe you just mind it very, very safely. Look at the size of that lens right there. Look at the size of that son of a gun. Look at that. Bam! Nice. Oh yeah, so we're gonna turn it around, show you the back, show you where the menu is, and we're gonna fire it up. So I got this thing plugged up. I'm going to just turn on the power switch and see what happens with this sucker. Ooh, took a second, I was getting nervous there for a second. This thing is actually booting up. I'm gonna show you right here. As it's doing a system reset. And boom, it's designated, jumps right into DMX 001. You can see a clock of usage time. So I guess I did turn this on once just to see what would happen and play with the menu. This is actually the 7R, I believe, is a 230 watt unit. This is the next step up, it's a 275 watt unit. And we're gonna take a quick look at the menu. Then I'm gonna put some haze in this room and light this thing up. So we have the menu with our DMX addressing. We have way to reset. We have perform, which is going to kick us into our different sound active modes, the speed. You can change the mode, obviously. So there's a lot of settings in here. The instructions don't really tell you much about them, but basically I have it in an auto mode right now. And this run speed is what it is. Like I said, this light is going to be a DMX fixture. In the actual programming window, you can program 4 user-defined placements and movements, and you can actually save them in the unit, and you can actually have them play them back in the auto or sound modes, which is kind of a cool function if you knew you wanted to predefine the dance floor, keep it small, and just have a few different gigantic scenes. You can actually pre-program in the light, which is pretty cool. And I'm sure most of what you guys want to see is this thing in action, so I'm going to get some haze up in here and get this thing pointing down the opposite way. Whoop. Boom. I've turned out all the lights in the room except for this monster behind me, all right? So the fan is a little bit loud, but I'm sure with music and up in the air, it's not gonna be a big deal. But I don't have any lighting on right now. The only light I have right now is this light, which is bouncing off the wall 30 feet away, lighting my face. So I'm going to walk down to the end, but you can see the shadows now. I'm gonna walk down to the end, and you're gonna see, bam, that's a whole long distance away. And I'm going to flip the camera over and show you the tiny pattern that's on the wall. Yeah, I can feel the heat on the wall right now. So let's see what we can do with this. Let me give you some shots here of what we can do here. We have colors, we have color wheels, different types of color wheels, different color functions. They call optional colors. You can see we have some scrolling of colors. And we have the gobos, we can change them and we can shake them. I think when they're in place we can shake them. Yeah, that's gobo shake, which can be crazy. Different patterns. We have a zoom, which is kind of a focus, and or a zoom, so we can definitely change them up a little bit. We're gonna keep them in focus the best I can right now. Then we have our prism. As you can see, we can go from an 8 facet, I believe a 16 facet, which is pretty monstrous, and then even crazier, which will bring things to the outside of the room, which we can't even see. My room is not big enough to show the massive spread on this thing right now. All right. But if we do something like this, so I'm going to do a slow rotation and a gobo shake. I was already doing a slow shake, but I'm going to turn it. Oh, you know what? I like gobo shake, so I'm going to leave it on nice and small. Then we have different colors and color effects. It's like a half-on color, so the gobo shakes drive me nuts. And we can kind of dim them, but it's more of a closing of an iris. You can see it kind of closes a shutter. So we leave that wide open. Then we have some, what they call reverse flow, so the lighting will kind of change up or down. And we have a rainbow effect, and we can get that split up like that, or we can actually make it a spot, I think, in the middle. Yeah, so we have, oh, where is it? There you go. So we can even do this. So we can actually have some nice wash effects and some cool lighting effects here. And these gobos will fly by like ridiculous speeds, as you can see. There we go, nice and slow. And the bigger effects are super cool like this, I think. And so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna put this on and try to program it to do something fun here. But I am gonna keep the prism a little bit smaller so I can see everything, okay? Now we got beams even wider, more spread out. And you can see this rainbow effect and how cool it looks. This is really cool. This is the single beam. I believe it's 5 degree. You can see this thing, how it's changing colors. Check that thing out. Check out how tight that is. Like I said, I'm approximately 30 feet. Whew. And that thing is that tight. I only have it about 4 feet high, and you can see that I'm able to hit the dance floor from only a few steps away. I'm gonna mess with this color effect. More colors. You can see different color effects and craziness you can get with the gobo rotation. But obviously, look how tight that is. It's like a laser. To give you an idea how fast it can be. And as it's doing that, we could change some of the parameters through programming in DMX. Maybe just wanted to tilt it up so I could show you the strobe. So that is the Shehds 275 watt beam spot wash. This thing is impressive. It's big, but it's impressive. Are the fans loud? Yes, the fans are loud, but you know, when you're doing a venue with 200 people in there, you will never notice the fan sound. But it is big. It's a lot to carry around for mobile DJs. But if you're doing some larger scale things at a price point of under 500 bucks, they're pretty amazing. And they do a lot. I mean, you saw that beam. I could feel heat from that thing 30 feet away. You could actually turn it into a wash, and you have the colors, and you have the rotation, you have the shake. So as far as dance floors go, it'd be really cool. And with the 570 and the 270 down, like I said, you could hit the dance floor from relatively close, which was awesome. These go down further than some of my wash lights and other moving heads that I actually have. So that is a big plus. And they're awesome. So there you have it. There's the 270 wash. I hope you liked it. My room wasn't really big enough to show you the full thing. So I'm hoping that I get them out soon and I get a video of it. But thanks for watching this video, guys. I hope you liked it. Give me a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe and leave a comment below and tell me what you think of these and any other videos you might want to see from me. All right, guys? But awesome. Check that out. Shehds. Yeah, Shehds. So that's a wrap.